Okay, let's start in child's pose. Knees together or apart. And stretch out on your mat. And take some nice deep breaths. Inhale to fill your lungs. Exhale, relax onto your mat. Let's walk hands over to the left. Plant the palms and reach back through the right hip. And breathe deeply into the right side. And then walk your hands over to the right. Plant the palms and reach back through the left hip. Breathing deeply into your left side. And let's come back to center and come onto all fours. And let's turn the fingers to face the sides of the mat and rock gently back and forth, side to side. And then turn your fingers towards you. If they can't come all the way, that's okay. And let's make some little circles one way. And the other way. And let's sit back and bring the backs of the hands to the floor, twisting your elbows to the inside of the elbows to point forward and feeling a stretch coming up the back of the wrists and into the forearms. And sit up and just make some tight fists and wide fingers. Then interlace your fingers and do some wrist circles. And let's come back to all fours for cat-cow. So for this cat-cow, you're going to be trying to start the motion with the lower back. So let's drop the belly as you inhale and look up, and then start curling the back by starting with the lower back and then coming into your rounded back. And then we'll start with the lower back and come into a dropped belly. So just finding a little more articulation in your spine as you move. And still remembering to move with your breath. Inhaling to drop the belly and exhaling to round the back. And after your next exhale, let's come into barrel rolls. So moving your chest in a circle. Go in one direction, go a few times. And then switch directions. And then let's sit back on the heels. So we're going to try a little bit of, we're going to look at our breathing briefly here. So as you inhale, try to keep your shoulders from moving. Shoulders stay relaxed down. And inhale and fill your lungs. And exhale and empty your lungs. So as you're inhaling, notice if your shoulders try to come up, keep them down. And as you inhale, notice if your chest your bottom ribs try to flare open. We want those bottom ribs to stay knitted in as you breathe in. And you want to allow some movement in the back of the ribs for the ribs to come back. So we're keeping our spine nice and stacked. And as you inhale, try to breathe evenly forward and back and into the sides of the bottom of the ribs. Just paying attention to that for a few breaths. All right, we're going to come up on the knees and then bring the right foot out to the side so your foot is in line with your knee. And we're going to do a variation of melting heart with the right leg out here. So walk your hands forward, melt your chest down to the floor. And you might feel a little stretching in the inside of the right thigh. You can have your forehead or your chin on the floor or somewhere in between. Think about opening up the shoulders and melting the chest down. And then slowly walk the hands back and come up and bring hands to hips. So first we're going to reach the left arm up and over and stretch the left side of the body. So anchoring down into the left knee and reaching and stretching up and over to the right. Nice deep breath. And then exhale to stretch. Come up, stack the spine, and now we're going to place the left hand to the floor and reach this right arm up and overhead, stretching the right side of the body. And let's lift the right leg until it's parallel to the floor. Hold for a couple breaths, feeling the outside of the hips working. And then let's reach back, grab the ankle, and do a back bend. Press the top of your foot into your hand. Feel this stretching open the front of your body and your right shoulder. And release. And use the muscles on the right side of the torso, your right side of your core to pull yourself back up. So now that we're here, let's try a variation of camel with our legs in this position. So let's start hands on the lower back. So fingers pointing down, thumbs outside, and we'll just start to come back, lifting your chest up out of your waist, keeping your hips forward. You're welcome to stay here with your hands supporting your back, or maybe you will bring that left hand down to the left heel, keeping the right hand on the hip. Keep lifting your chest up and out of your waist. And slowly come back up. And let's bring that right leg in. Sit on, and we'll do a toe stretch. So curl your toes under, sit back on the heels. Pull the right arm across. Remembering to breathe. The front, the back, the sides. And let's switch arms. All right, let's uncurl the toes. We'll do our ankle stretch. Lean back, maybe the knees lift off the floor. So stretch the tops of your ankles. And then let's again stand up on the knees and extend the left leg out. So your foot and your knee are in a line. And we're going to start with our melting heart. Walk your hands forward and let your chest come down. And again, you might feel a little stretching in the inside of the left thigh. Yeah, and then slowly walk the hands back, going back up. Let's reach the right arm up and over to the left. Feeling a stretch coming up the right side of your body. Belly in. As you exhale, reach. And come up, we'll place the right hand on the floor and reach the left arm overhead. And then let's lift the left leg parallel to the floor and hold here. And then reach back, grab the left ankle, press your left hand into your foot. Feel this stretching open the front of your body and your left shoulder. And release, left foot to the floor. So again, we're going to use these muscles on the lower left side of the torso to lift back up. And then we'll do our variation of camel on the other side. So start with hands supporting at the lower back. Lengthen your spine and start to come back. Hips forward, chest lifted. You can stay here, or maybe bring the right hand to the right heel. And slowly with control, coming back up. And then let's sit again on the heels with the toes curled under, toe stretch. And this time let's do tricep stretch. So bring the right arm behind the back and grab your right elbow and push that elbow down to feel stretch in the right tricep. Try to keep your head up in a neutral position. And release, other side. And release, come off the toes, bring the tops of the feet to the floor. And one more time, lean back. And stretch the tops of the ankles. All right, now step to the top of the mat, come into our squat. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths. And now press into the feet, come into dangle, feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward, a little bend in the knees. You can grab your elbows. And again, we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Release your arms, press into your feet, slowly round up. All right, so let's start with bringing the right knee up and hugging it in. So find one place for your eyes to focus, help with your balance. Make sure your standing leg is strong, that left glute is engaged, and you feel nice and stable. Keep the left hand wrapped around the right knee, and let's send the right arm back. And then if you can, look back behind you, finding a place behind you to focus your eyes and balance there. If you're looking behind you, face forward, untwist, palms come together at the center of your chest, and let's come into warrior 3. Send that right leg back. Reach back through your heel. Keep your right hip down so you're not turning out to the side. If you'd like, you can add your arms forward or back. And come back to stand. Next, lift the left knee up and hug that knee in. So first, strong standing leg and glute. One place for your eyes to focus. See if you can relax your standing foot and press down into it. And then keep the right hand wrapped around the left knee and send the left arm back. And for more challenge, see if you can look behind you, past your fingertips. Find a place that's not moving to focus your eyes on. Face forward and bring palms together at the center of your chest. Send your left leg back and come into warrior 3. Again, still pressing down into that standing foot. Add the arms if you'd like. And come back to standing. From here, let's separate the feet as wide as the mat. Come back into squat. Stay here for 3 breaths. Come into dangle. And stay here for 3 breaths. And then slowly round up. And let's lift the right knee. Hug your right knee in. Find a nice solid balance here. And then let's twist to the right, extending the right arm back and maybe looking back as well. Face front, palms together, send your right leg back and tip forward. Add in the arms if you'd like. Come to stand. Lift the left knee and find your balance here. Twist to the left, maybe looking behind you. Face forward, warrior 3. And come to stand. And then turn face the side of your mat. Bring your legs wide for wide-legged forward fold. So keep your legs engaged. You can have a little bend in them if you need. And come forward. You can let your hands come down to the floor. And we'll just hang here for a few breaths. Roll your weight forward towards your toes. And then we're going to walk the left hand in front of the right foot and reach your right arm up for a twist. You're going to turn to face the front and come into a low lunge, set the back knee down. And let your hips sink down. Chest forward, shoulders down and back. And let's twist right hand to right knee. And then let's switch legs. Left foot forward. Sink down into the right hip. Chest up, shoulders down and back. And then left hand to left knee. And untwist, turn to face the other side of your mat, going into forward fold, facing the other way. Roll your weight forward, contract your quads. And then let's bring the right hand in front of the left foot and lift your left arm up. And turn to face the front of the mat. And we'll come back to seated. And then swing your legs around to the front. So let's bend the right knee on the floor in front of you and bend the left knee on top. Getting into the outer hips here. So you can stay with your spine stacked or start to come forward until you feel just the right amount of stretch for yourself today in your outer hips. Now let's plant the sole of the foot to the floor, wrap your right arm around your left knee, bring your left fingertips to the floor and twist to your left. Untwist and we'll switch legs. Bend your left knee on the floor in front of you, bring the right leg over top. And again, find the best position for your upper body today. Now that top leg, we'll just put the sole foot on the floor so the knee comes up. Wrap your left arm around the knee and then twist to your right with the right fingertips on the floor behind you. And untwist. We'll come to lay on our back. Just do a brief happy baby here. Grab the outsides of your feet, press into your feet, uncurl your lower back to the floor. Maybe do a little rocking motion here to massage the back a little bit. And then we're going to come into Savasana. Legs long, arms by your sides. And just let everything go, melting onto your mat. One more minute. Start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then either turn onto your side and push up from there or roll on your spine back to seated